Breaking news from the Supreme Court. Donald Trump's last-ditch effort to block the release of his tax records to House Democrats just got shot down.
The U.S. Supreme Court has dealt Donald Trump yet another blow, clearing the way for Congress to obtain his tax returns. And as you may imagine, Trump is none too pleased with his court's disloyalty. Welcome into TYT's Overruled. I'm your legal analyst, Adrienne Lawrence. On Tuesday, the U.S. Supreme Court cleared the way for a congressional committee to access Donald Trump's tax returns. For years now, the former president has been doing his damnedest to keep his financial records from being accessed by the House Ways and Means Committee, ultimately going all the way to petitioning the highest court for help. And although he did stack the court himself, while the conservative-leaning court summarily denied Trump's cry for help and without comment or dissent whatsoever. Per the Washington Post, the justice's brief order means that the Treasury Department may quickly hand over 6 years of tax records from Trump and some of his companies to the House Ways and Means Committee. There were no recorded dissents, and as it is often the case in emergency applications, the court did not state a reason for denying Trump's request to withhold the records. Now, after having fought Trump for, over 1,000 days, while the House Ways and Means Committee can scrutinize his tax dealings, and they're just not snooping here. Lawmakers have said they need Trump's tax returns from his time in office, plus the year before his term and the year after for a comparison to help evaluate the effectiveness of annual presidential audits. Trump has argued that Democratic lawmakers are on a fishing expedition designed to embarrass him politically. After they denied his attempt to hide his tax returns, Trump took to Truth Social to try to trash the right-wing majority Supreme Court that he stacked himself. Why would anyone be surprised that the Supreme Court has ruled against me? They always do. It is unprecedented to be handing over tax returns, and it creates terrible precedent for future presidents. Has Joe Biden paid taxes on all of the money he made illegally from Hunter and beyond? The Supreme Court has lost its honor, prestige, and standing, and has become nothing more than a political body, with our country paying the price. They refuse to even look at the election hoax of 2020. Shame on them. Now, Trump doesn't like to lose, of course, but this isn't just about losing. With access to 6 years of his tax returns, the committee now can consider potential legislation on requiring presidents to comply with tax rules, disclosure requirements, IRS audits. And although it may be difficult to get both chambers of Congress to get on board and pass such legislation, but if they did, it would certainly be a blow to Trump's 2020 presidential bid, as he kind of noted in the Truth Social post. Clearly, complying with tax audits, rules, disclosures is not in his kind of vibe. Not to mention that there could be, and likely will be, leaks of Trump's tax information from the House Ways and Means Committee. Now, even though the House will be in the GOP's hands come January, I'm not necessarily be surprised if, some of Donald Trump's tax returns fall into the media's hands, given that the GOP would prefer he did not run for 2024 and likely maybe quietly trying to hinder the former president's campaign. But those are just my thoughts. You let me know yours in the comments below. Hit that like and follow button, and thanks for watching.